using my own account as an example because I did some tests around and then I also come across this issue as the same as your client. So let's just go to the balance sheet. I want to show you the figure first. So it's going to be okay. So you can see, wait a second, current, okay. So the accounts payable here is 75473.34, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then if I'm going into clicking like open a new tab, it will show me the account transaction report. Okay, yeah. Okay, so but now that here you see this is like 75993. So it is supposed to be like the figure that you will be seeing in the compilation report, like for the for the statement, cash flow statement. But in the account transaction report, what you can do, click on the columns and scroll to the bottom. You see there is like a revalue option. Yeah. So you click on that and update. So now that it's back to like the original amounts that you see, same as the normal balance sheet. Okay. So let's do another double check because there are some, we have to identify the discrepancy, like what is the discrepancy amount of it, is it? So
what is the requirement? What is
okay.
right?
So you see like the discrepancy is going to be like 520.15. Yeah. So this is the actual discrepancy. And now that I'm going to the compilation report, advisor and compilation report. So if I'm going to the like the financial position, this should be okay because the same thing is like if I click onto the like the data here, it will lead me to the account transaction report. So the account transaction report is okay because that you can still selecting the revalue column option in the column, so it's okay. But then the thing is the cash flow statement.
Because I have also nothing issue with the financial position in compilation report, but cash flow.
Okay, yeah. So like for the wait a second, let's go back to the financial position. Yeah. Yeah. Because if you click into the payable and open it up, it will lead you to the account transaction report. Yeah. So let me just selecting this one. Okay. So like the figure would be the same as the original one in the normal balance sheet because you have to select for revalue.
Revalue.
Yeah, this one in the column.
Okay.
So it should be okay because that for the normal balance sheet in zero versus with the financial position, when you click on the number, it will redirect you to the account transaction report. So it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. And the trigger, like the tricky one is going to be in the cash flow.
So that also remind you because everyone should have a company that's stop. Every year you need to follow.
Okay, so here you see, this one is the account payable is 75993, in which that supposedly it should be like 75473, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So what you need to do is actually going to the let me see. Okay, you go in there.
Edit
Oh,
layout, is it?
yeah, add the layout.
Okay.
and resource. Okay. So what you need to do is you can take a screenshot of this. So you just have to add like a additional group, and then you see this one testing, right? So testing is the custom role. Are you familiar with the custom role?
No.
Okay, so let's do it together. I can show you how. 1 second. Okay. So I'm just gonna cancel this one and we do it together.
Okay. Give me a minute. I'm also opening up my
Yep.
report
Okay.
so that I can do
Yep.
it with you.
So we click on edit layout.
Okay.
And click on the changes in working capital. Am I going too fast?
No,
Okay.
go ahead.
And in the top menu, you see like rows, and I'm just going to add a group. Okay. I drag it under changes in working capital. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just going to make it like a AP amount, stuff like that. Okay. And I am going to drag this one accounts payable, drag it all the way within that grouping. Normally it's here, but then you have to drag it under the grouping. Okay. And you click on accrual and show total. One more thing to do is to add the custom row. And you change the name, we value amount. Okay. Is it okay? So I'm just going to hit add update layout for once. Okay, so now that you see in the compilation report in the cash flow, there is like a big grouping saying like, start AP and then the revalue amount. This is like the like custom field where you can enter the any amounts that you want. So as we know, and we also check in the foreign exchange currency, like the gain or loss report, as we know that the discrepancy is $520.50. So I'm just going to add that. Okay. Yeah. And then the AP is still gonna be like 75,993.49, right? But we want it to be 75,473.34. Yeah. And what I am going to do is to click on edit layout again. And to collapse this group. And I click on update layout again. So now that it show you in the account payable, it include the revalue amount, which is tied with the normal balance sheet.